For those of you that's joining this live, I just want you to make sure that you're relaxed and ready to hear this message. So just enjoy a little small meditation. And this reading is going to be saved, so you guys can go back and watch it whenever you're ready to. So this is your month of March reading. Universe, what's the message that you have for those that are watching for the month of March? Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have 10 of Cups. And if I'm taking any pauses in between reading the cards, this is a live reading, so I will be taking pauses just to let you know. And that's because I'm trying to focus on channeling the message as it needs to come out for you guys to understand. So with this 10 of Cups, I'm getting that it has to do with achievements. Some of you are focused on your goals and achievements during this month, especially if last year things were a little bit slower for you and you have felt that you haven't really gotten some of your goals accomplished in a while or achieved in a while. You're more so focused on having more of your ducks in a row this year and achieving more for yourself this year. So this means also that you are focused on being more booked and busy with being more productive with certain things that are actually going to get you to certain personal goals that you have. And for some of you, this is like financial goals that you have for this year that you are definitely working on. And because there's a family on this card, this also has to do with some of you being more focused and centered on family itself and being centered on just stability when it comes to family expansion or building family as well in a community. You're not just only focused on yourself. Sorry, this light just went out, and that might be a part of the message. But for your first card, we have Judgment. So the Judgment card can be about making major decisions and trying to do better. So that's what I'm picking up for this card, is that you're trying to do better than something you have done in the past, and maybe trying to be a better version of yourself than you have been in the past. But you're trying to, for some of you, you've always gotten to a certain point that you are trying to get past now this year with something, some sort of project, or maybe it's something that just never been fully completed for you. And this could also have to do with like a personal goal or achievement when it comes to like your everyday life, when it comes to family, and when it comes to like your career, or just pretty much any goal that you have. You are focused on passing up a certain point that you haven't necessarily been before. So going into a new level or a new territory. For some of you, this does have to do with like changing your environment and going more places that you haven't been before, especially this year. So you're just getting ready to do way more starting this month of March. And there could be a lot of things popping up from the past. I believe that there is Mercury retrograde coming around the corner, and we may be in the shadow period now. So a lot of like things are coming up that you also may need to wrap up about the past in order to achieve and accomplish more. Um, you're facing certain situations that can absolutely help you to be able to move forward. We also have the Ace of Wands. So this is talking about new opportunities and vitality, new experiences, new people, new projects. So it's this new beginning energy happening. And you may even be feeling a lot more lighter and more cheerful because of the season change. And so a lot of you are feeling much more hopeful. And this also has to do with something being presented to some of you, and when it comes to like an opportunity or something, or being invited out to go somewhere. This could also be like for an event or something, or a new idea presenting itself to you during this month of March as well. But it's something that you should take action on, because the Ace of Wands is a action card. And I just have to point out that majority of your cards are so far major arcanas. So we also have Strength. So there's some pretty major things happening for some of you in the month of March. And this also has to do with your strength, and you focusing more on your strengths and focusing more on things that'll help you when it comes to your confidence and when it comes to your what's the word I'm looking for? self-empowerment. And a lot of you are working on having the courage to do new things and try new things that you haven't before. And so this month is about prepping for you. You also may be feeling pulled or led to spend more time like preparing yourself when it comes to just how you present yourself and your outward appearance. So there could be something that you're also focused on changing for yourself with your outwardly appearance, and it's really going to help boost your confidence and help you to feel more comfortable to put yourself out there. This is a good time for you to put yourself out there on the ideas and the type of things that you've been wanting to do, that you've already been having in your mind, that's been a part of what you've been thinking about for years to do. And we also have the Fool. But it came out in reverse. So some of you aren't necessarily ready to take risk, or you don't feel ready to take risk. And this could have to do with again, Judgment card coming up with certain things that you have to tidy up, and you're still getting prepared. So you don't necessarily feel ready to jump out there, and that's okay. Just make sure you're taking those steps to prepare. And this can include like being more detailed about your goals and tidying up, certain things even around the home, and making sure that you're just getting certain tasks done and running your errands and doing certain things to prepare yourself for you're getting prepared like for a new beginning that's about to take place. We also have the Lovers. So for some of you, there's like some very important decisions that you're making surrounding relationships in your life. And for some of you, it does have to do with like romantic relationships. Again, focusing on family and stability. But you're making more different type of decisions that are going to impact you and your loved ones. But you're still being advised to follow your some of you are being advised to follow your intuition, follow your gut, follow the calling, you feel like you have. And I'm also noticing how their hands aren't necessarily holding each other. So for some of you, you're going to have to think about going more independent, or you have been thinking about this and it's making you feel a little bit separate or distant from your loved ones in some sort of way. And you just have to know that the universe has, the best intentions for you when it comes to your relationships in your life. And sometimes you may have to detach or separate yourself a little bit so that you can make room for more, for the type of achievements that you're trying to bring into your life. And so you may be facing some sort of challenges when it comes to also balancing important relationships to you. And you have to remember that sometimes you're going to prioritize what you want to do above those relationships and come back. And sometimes what you're doing is helping you to come back and be able to mend those relationships and strengthen those relationships even more further down the line, or even just when it comes to like making time for certain things later. So there will be a bit of sacrifice when it comes down to things. Please clarify Judgment. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have the Five of Cups, and behind that we have King of Cups. So for some of you, this Judgment card is talking about like something has happened again that has disappointed you, but it's like with this King of Swords card here, it's really disappointed you for the last time. So you don't have to keep going through this same experience or same disappointment. You're putting up your boundaries, or this is you just focusing on being more self-disciplined. Again, more about yourself, more about your goals. And this is you putting your wall up. Some of you are putting your wall up surrounding like a certain situation, because maybe you have given too many chances in the past. And you also have the Devil card here. Also, this is the card I feel like that's talking about tying up loose ends and you not necessarily feeling like you can necessarily go do what you want yet. And for some of you, this Devil card has to do with like you making sure that you do what you want this time in a situation and making sure that you're indulging in what you want to indulge in. And that's why some things have come up again and again and again for you, because you've been needing to make sure that you've included yourself. This King of Swords card is also about like making sure that you're being authentic and doing things the way you really mean to do it. And that's just what you're more focused on. Also, the Devil card is about commitments, and it's about even career and money, because it's connected to the Capricorn sign. So again, you're just more focused on stability and doing what's best for your honoring your stability in life. Ace of Wands. Okay, so for your Ace of Wands, we have clarifying that Ace of Cups and the Sun. So for some of you, I immediately heard some sort of good news that'll make you very excited and happy. For others of you, both of these cards is talking about invitation, receiving some sort of invitation for the month of March to be able to go just do something to have fun or enjoy yourself. And for some of you, this is about like your inner child coming out. For others of you, this has to do with like you and your child being invited, to go out and do something that's fun for the both of you, or you needing to plan, that adventure or something that you've been really wanting to do, someplace that you really been wanting to go. And for others of you, this Ace of Cups is talking about like new energy, new love, new support, new person, new love like coming into your life, and all of this to make you happy. You also have the Moon at the bottom of the deck, so this is definitely talking about like unexpected news or an invitation and just some sort of happy, information to come to you during the month of March. And we have Strength. Please clarify Strength. So we got the Eight of Pentacles and the Hanged One. So again, some of you have been in a position where you've just been really honing in and focusing on your strengths and focusing on working on your confidence. And with the Eight of Pentacles, this is talking about you really working at it every day. And this can include, like, with your appearance, just working on something every day of how you want to really present yourself and really show up for something. And so with the King of Wands here, this is like you'll have your chance, to show out, and to show off this confidence that you've been working at. You'll have a chance to also, like, pair up or link up or collaborate with someone on something as well, where you will get a chance to, show off your strengths or show off exactly what it is that you've been working on about yourself. The Fool in reverse. Okay, so we have the Two of Swords, Page of Swords, and the Three of Cups. So there's a celebration to be had, or you should just start immediately celebrating right now for something, because like I said, you're about to walk into something brand new, a brand new start, a brand new beginning of something. And this is something that you've worked hard to make happen or bring in with your certain experiences in life. And also, I'm getting with this Two of Swords, this has to do with, like, you making some sort of decision. Like, an important decision is what's going to help you to take this leap into the new beginning, or to take a risk on something, or to do something. You could be trying to take a risk with this Three of Cups. You could be trying to take a risk on just putting yourself out there to meet people, just putting yourself out there to be more supported, and just taking a chance with again, going to some sort of event to celebrate. This could be you allowing yourself to be celebrated, or going out to celebrate other people. But you'll be put in some sort of position, like, to make the choices and decisions on what type of risk you'll be taking. So that could be starting in the month of March, and this could go, for the rest of this year. You deciding what type of invitations that you want to partake in. And then we also have the Page of Swords, which this is talking about. So for some of you, this could be like you having a learning experience, or a different type of learning experience with new project, new event, new venture, or something. You're just learning something different this time around when it comes to something, even if it is similar to something that you've been through before. Okay, we also have the Lovers. Please clarify. Okay, we got all these cards. Okay. So yeah, we have the King of Pentacles, and for some of your relationships that you're in, you are very much focused, or someone in the connection is very much focused on being the King of Pentacles, and again, starting up something fresh for yourself independently, focusing on your business, focusing on bringing in something more independently, like we talked about. And so, like I said, it's causing some sort of, like, situation to take place between you and another person. We do have Five of Swords, so this can be like competitive, like, energy coming up, or just certain shade being thrown, shots being thrown, like you're just dealing with unexpected energy. And for some of you, this is because like you've announced what you're about to do or what you're about to go achieve to this person. And so you could just be receiving like backlash from them. And if it's not like verbal communication or anything, this is still energy being felt, where you feel kind of like you're not being supported necessarily by this person that you want to feel supported by. And so with the Knight of Swords, this is why you have to still be focused on the action that you want to take, and be focused on continuing to like be in action. And this horse is talking about like focusing on your freedom and doing what you want. And that might be what's disappointing. We have the Five of Cups again. That might be what's disappointing for some of you, is that you just expected someone to be there to support you, just to stay right by your side in every step that you take, with your venture, with your project, with your business, with an event. It can be as little as that. And then we also have the Tower here. So for some of you, there are unexpected changes that are taking place, just because you're deciding to put yourself out there more, and you're deciding to focus more on, being in your bag and getting more for yourself. You're standing more on business. And so you're unexpectedly like receiving certain, like I said, backlash from that. And also this Tower is representing like things just moving more quickly than you expected to move, or something just surprising taking place because of your choices. And this doesn't just have to be like something problematic or something bad, but someone could just surprise you in a good or a bad way on how they're responding to you venturing out in a different way for yourself. And then we also have the King of Cups. So some people are going to find that people are supporting you in what you want. Like unexpectedly, you're going to find that there are people, or there is a person that is going to be on your side and supporting you when it comes to down to whatever it is that you're looking to do. Also with this King of Cups, I feel like this is someone being unexpectedly calm and able to take some sort of news well. So there could be like some sort of unexpected news that comes in that you would have to make a decision about, because the Lovers card is about making certain decisions in your life. It's about making important, impactful decisions, even about your heart's desires. So that could be coming up where you unexpectedly have something happen or coming in, and either you're going to get a response from others that you're disappointed by, or you're going to be surprised that they are like really calm to receive, whatever news or whatever situation is happening during this month of March. So communication can also be very important during this month too. Okay. Any other messages that you have for the viewers for the month of March 2024? And those that'll be watching the live later, also for you too. Okay. So for your first card, we have Healer of the Ages. And at the bottom of the deck, for that deck, we have Anxiety. So for some of you, you've been getting certain anxiety, probably for the past few months. And for some, your anxiety comes when changes are happening and when you can tell that something very big is about to take place or some type of change is about to take place. Or you can get bad anxiety like when certain experiences, good or bad, is just about to happen. And with Door to Spirit right here, you guys can be very just in tune with your emotions, with your intuition, and your anxiety can go off, to give you warnings about certain things, especially when it comes to change. And so we do have the Healer of Ages, and you could be you could be healing issues surrounding anxiety, or getting relief when it comes to that anxiety by understanding, finally understanding the anxiety was there and what it was trying to tell you. And then also, for some of you, anxiety has to do with just worries of the mind. So that is something that you're more focused on healing your mindset and being able to be more mindful, when you are in an anxiety energy and when you're worrying too much. So you're being more mindful about doing things to calm your energy, doing things to calm your mind so that you're not always in that state, or you're just not allowing that state of worry, to get in the way of your everyday moves. We also have Journey here. So she's holding something behind her. So for some of you, you're being asked, like, on your journey where you're at right now, you do have to learn to put certain things behind you, put worries behind you, stress behind you, certain habits, and what other people are saying. If you do worry about what other people think, like, put all that behind you so you can focus on what's ahead on your path. And she does have suitcases next to her, so this could be about, like, where you guys are going next on your journey, and when it comes to just upgrading your life and moving into a new season, and you have to reprioritize things, and it can really help you. So also, some of you are actually doing some traveling, again, going new places and doing new things during this month of March, starting in March. And so we do have door to value here. So there are many opportunities for you to make money during March. We know we always hear that, in the spiritual community, that March is a good money making month, and they call it Money Making March. So it really is a valuable month for that. And you'll just find that there's so much more opportunities this month for you to make money, especially if you make way or make room for yourself to receive it. And if you aren't necessarily feeling comfortable with doing new things and trying new things to make money yet, this is a month and a chance for you to actually focus on bringing in some of those newer opportunities to you by doing whatever it is that you need to do, focusing on whatever you need to heal within yourself, to be able to get to those opportunities and see more money coming in and flowing into your life. So, for example, if you have, like, certain fears surrounding money, like, it'll be a good time for you to focus on healing those fears. And for example, like, if you're scared of being on camera, it's a good time for you to practice, being on camera more, just for fun. You don't even have to post anything or show anybody. It's just for you, in order to focus on doing this, especially if you feel like you have a chance in making money with it or you just want to become better at it. And when you're also focused on certain hobbies and doing what you love, money has a way of making its way into you unexpectedly. And that's also what's going to happen this month of March. Like some of you can be receiving money unexpectedly, blessings, and like a windfall of money coming into you unexpected. So just try to be open to receiving that just by being in your like excited energy, happy energy, and being able to, think in advance for the money already coming its way to you. And for some of you, also, you're being asked to do certain money rituals that are going to be really helpful for you to receive abundance in your life. And I recently just recorded a video today on finances. So I'll be posting that on my channel. If you guys want to watch it later, it will be posted this month in March. Very soon in a couple of days. So you guys can look out for that video as well. But yes, very much so. A lot of opportunities this month to be making money. And then we also have blossoming abundance. So for some of you, you're finally seeing abundance open up for you that you've been working on and you've been planting seeds for, previous years, previous months. So you're starting to see these opportunities and ventures and money and invitations coming up for you, and abundance of all kind. This just doesn't have to do with financial abundance. This also has to do with like abundance in energy, love, peace, whatever type of abundance that you've been working on bringing into your life. We also have indecision. So for some of you, again, there are certain decisions that you need to make during this month of March that are going to be very important for you. And you want to make sure that you are, again, listening to your own intuition and making what decisions is best for you, better for you, and leaning on like your own understanding of things, and try not to take so much like of what everyone else is saying that you should be doing or how you should feel. In order to make your decisions for yourself, you really have to lean into self-validation. And so some of you may also feel like you're actually at a crossroads, trying to make your decisions as best as you can. And you could be trying to make decisions that's best for everyone involved. And sometimes you just really have to think about yourself in certain situations above all else. And then we also have attachment. So with this card, some of you are dealing with like issues when it comes to your connections with people, and just feeling like you were attached like to the same routines or the same habits or codependency, and you're trying to again get away from that so you can just separate yourself to just be in your own energy and do things the way you plan to do it, intend to do it for yourself. Like for some of you, you don't want to feel like you're attached to something all the time, or it's the only way you can get something done. So you want to just open up your experiences and try out different things, so that you don't feel like you're always in this energy. And for some of you, it does have to do with you not wanting to be in another person's shadow or another person's energy. So you are getting away from that. But again, it's up to you making certain decisions for yourself that is going to be best for you. And then we have feeling alone. At the bottom of the deck, we have healing begins. So, again, this is just talking about you guys working on healing certain things that is going to be important for you to heal for your next steps in your journey, for your next level in life. And so we do have feeling alone, which some of you actually are feeling alone on your journey right now. And it's lonely at the top type of energy that you're getting, because some of you may not be used to just doing things at your own pace and not including others in whatever it is that you want to do. So you could be just feeling alone, and again, like you're not really supported like you want to be supported, like we talked about before. And this is also like the Hermit card. So you're on a self-discovery journey, and you could just be feeling distant from everyone else and everything else that you've known. And it's not because you aren't going to be involved with those people anymore necessarily. It's just you're taking your own path and journey in life, and you could just be really struggling with the feelings of being alone or feeling separated. And it could be really heavy on you if you are like an empath and you can feel things more heavily and be more sensitive to energy. But everything's going to be fine for you and work out fine for you. We also have awaiting results. So for some of you, you are still in the space of waiting again for certain results to come through, of manifestations that you've been working on and things you've been trying to make happen. So you're in the space of waiting, and you've been having patience on waiting for certain results to come into you. And again, for some, you are going to get results by certain action steps that you have been taking. You're going to be able to get like the results that you can see, feel, touch to come through, the tangible results to come through. And for some, like you're still being asked to be patient as things are still getting prepared for you. And that's why some of you feel alone, because certain things in your relationships with people is still getting prepared. And you're not going to get immediate results all the time. So your patience could be tested when it comes to certain things. And we also have shine in nature. So you're still, even if you feel alone, you're being asked to still focus on shining and taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself. This says nurture, but I did read it as nature. So some of you could be needing to go outside in nature in order to take care of yourself and uplift your energy. But yeah, you have to still focus on nurturing yourself so that you can be in a different vibration, especially if you're feeling alone and you have a lot of worries like we talked about through the reading. Like you have to focus on the things that is going to nurture you and help uplift your vibration at this time. And this can include just you focusing on having fun and find ways to shine your light and focus on spreading, joy and positivity. And we also have helpless and hopeless. So this is kind of like the indigent card where this person is just standing here. So it reminds me of this, where you are just trying to focus on making a decision. You may feel helpless and hopeless having to make certain decisions on your own by yourself when you're so used to other people, being there backing you up or telling you what to do or telling you how to go and where to go. And so you have to learn to stand strong in making your own decisions, different choices, different decisions. There are steps here. So for some of you, those steps are representing a different level. that you've just never been on before, new territory in your life that you just never been. And you could just be used to having like an entourage around you. Um, and your entourage could be like your lover, your friend, but even just one other person, a few other people, but you may be used to that, and not going a lot of places only only solely by yourself, but you're being asked to do that more this year and in the month of March. You could definitely be in that position, and feeling, again, this might be why you're feeling distant from others, because you're choosing a different path. But it's also beautiful, good things on the horizon for you, regardless of that. So you would have to focus on the positives of what you can see ahead for yourself, because you're not just taking this path for no reason. Like, this is you paving your own path because there's something positive for you there. There's abundance for you there, money for you there, experiences only made for you there. So you do have to, go at something independently. And you also could be like mentally preparing yourself for that this season. And then we also have believe and succeed. So for some of you, you just are working on being able to believe in yourself more and believe that you're worthy of more, believe that you're worthy of a certain experience. And then you're going to have success, when you actually believe, when you actually put in that work to also believe in yourself the way you need to. And this could also go for like pep talking yourself or saying affirmations as you go, because this person is on a boat. Again, that's reminding me of travel. And then I also heard like having different rituals that you do every time you go somewhere. You could be getting into different like morning or afternoon rituals to help prepare you, like when you have to go somewhere. And then we also have change your focus. So sometimes when your mind is trying to tell you like negative things, when you're focused on your dreams and desires, some of you can probably get deterred or like even emotional about it. And you have to learn to change your focus to focus on positivity, to focus on the good and being more optimistic. And you're being asked to change your focus about something this March as well. So you could be just shifting your focus automatically to something different this month too. Awaiting results. Yeah, some of you have still been waiting on certain results that hasn't come yet because you've been working on facing certain fears, getting back into balance, and actually working on your root chakra and being able to feel better, within yourself to be able to accomplish whatever it is that you want. So you've been dealing with certain battles. We have choose your battles. So a part of your results has to do with you facing certain experiences that may be uncomfortable for you to face. And for some of you, it's like your fear to be separated or abandoned. This could stem from like childhood issues, or young adult, young teen issues as well. But this is why, certain things have been taking so long when it comes to your success or when it comes to opportunities, because you've just been working through a lot internally. Okay. For your animal cards, We have eagle spirit, trust in your higher self. So this could just be your advice that this March you need to trust more in your higher self. Again, lean on your own understanding, like we talked about, trusting your intuition. And also, you can ask for help and lean on your spirit team as well. And then we also have and ask for signs and messages from spirit or your spiritual team to help you, guide you on your journey of whatever it is that you feel lost about, scared about, or, you know, any type of emotion towards. And you just want reassurance. And then we have seal imagination, immerse yourself in artistic creative expression. So you will be leaning more into creativity somehow during this March, or receiving certain visions and messages or insights about what it is that you need to create or do or focus on. For some of you, getting by a body of water, going outside to get by a body of water could really help your imagination to flow, your creativity to flow better, especially if you've been feeling blocked. But you will get to the point where you immerse yourself in some sort of this could be a hobby, or this could be like a project or something that you're just really immersed in and focused on during this month of March. And this could be something new, or it could be something where you're completing a task or completing like something important to you. And if this is someone you know that is you're thinking about right now, where you feel like you're listening to this and you're getting messages about them, like this could be what they're so focused on. If they seem distracted as well, like they could just be very focused on their own visions and their own thing. And then we also have raccoon, resourcefulness. You have all the resources you need. So for some of you, you need to hear that you actually do have certain resources available to you. For some, you just have to look a little bit harder than others, and you'll find it. And by look, I mean do some research, do your own digging to find out more resources that are available to you. And for others, you have resources like right in front of you that you could be using in order to help you to get what you're trying to achieve or get to the next level. Then we have monkey, ingenuity. The situation calls for adaptability and innovation. So you are going to have to lean into adapting to new environments or doing something extremely out of your comfort zone somehow during this month of March. And this may cause you to like lean into your creativity, using your imagination like we talked about, or having to be innovative in some sort of way. And you'll quickly learn how to adapt, especially if like you're an air sign, and I'm getting strong like Aquarius energy from this card. So you just may find yourself in that type of position during this month, where you'll have to really think on your feet. And then we also have Raven Magic. So it says own your power. So some of you are definitely leaning more in on owning your power and working on your confidence and having the courage to put yourself out there. And for some of you, like that really believe in magic, you are going to be focused more on using magic and using it to enhance certain things about yourself, including like magnetism and being able to quickly manifest more for yourself. And actually, it's a good time for you to be leaning into your magic. Again, leaning into those rituals, that's really going to help you to manifest things more quickly. You may find that things manifest very fast. I know myself, I've been having those experiences during this month where I've been thinking of something, and then someone will get me the very thing for free that I've been thinking about. So it's been a lot. Then at the bottom of the deck we have Turtle, Retreat, Stop trying to make something happen. So some of you may find that as soon as you stop trying to make something happen and you just relax, that answers come more easily to you this month as well. Or the moment that you stop thinking about something or stop trying to focus on something every day or somebody every day, then they're more likely to, reach out, or answers will come. Okay, anything else you all have to say about this month of March? Getting close to the end of the read. And when I say anything else that you guys have to say, I'm talking about my spirit team, my guides, my angels that I'm working with right now, the universe, God. Any other messages for the month of March? Okay, what's the main focus of this month of March? Start off with these cards. Okay, so the main focus we have is beauty at the bottom of the deck, and then we also have resistance, hunger, and self-reflection. So the main focus for those that are watching or going to be watching this video would be yourself, your own beauty first, and then being able to notice all the beauty outside of you. And you're also focused on opening up more, not being so resistant to certain things. Again, trying your best to get out of your comfort zone. And then we also have hunger. So some of you, like I said, this is representing your focus this month is going to be getting what you've been hungry for and focusing on feeding your hunger, when it comes to certain things in life. And then we also have self-reflection. So you're going to be doing some self-reflection and being in self-reflection even because of Mercury retrograde being around the corner. But you're also self-reflecting because you know that it's time for change, and you know that it's time for new things. So you'll be maybe finding yourself in a self-reflective space, unexpectedly, zoning out sometimes too. And yeah, you just have to pay attention to when that happens. Try to be mindful of whenever that may take place. But we also have a time to give rather than take, and the answers you need are coming in reverse. So again, right now, what you want to do is focus on relaxation and not trying to make something happen necessarily. Don't try to force anything, this month at all, because the answers you need are going to reveal itself to you when it's time to reveal itself to you. And it does say it's time to give rather than take. So this could be you needing to give to yourself instead of taking from yourself, instead of taking certain experiences from yourself and not allowing yourself to do what you want. Like give to yourself, give more time to yourself, give more relaxation and peace to yourself. Then your answers are just gonna come, when you're focused more on yourself. And then we have adjustments are required. So again, you are preparing yourself for something that's about to take place. And you're making your adjustments during the month of March. So there are several adjustments that some of you could really be going through in your life that you're just being asked to have patience about and do your best to try to work through these adjustments, because there are big, beautiful changes that are taking place. And then we have surrender to the divine. So full moon says surrender to the divine, full moon. And there is an upcoming full moon. So for some of you, this could be a sign. Again, those that like to do magic, like you can do your magic surrounding this upcoming full moon, and it can be really helpful for you. The full moons are typically used for releasing and letting go of certain things. And so you're being asked to surrender and let go of something during this month of March to get something and replace of that. And this could be letting go of like bad habits in order to get and pick up better habits. And it's going to be different for everyone, but you have to try to surrender, to divine when it comes to the process that you're in right now. And you've already probably been in a certain process of trying to open up and trying to be on a new path. So you have to further surrender this month to certain things. And this can also include like clearing out certain things in your home and just releasing it and giving certain things up, or giving people their space, and or detaching yourself from certain things, etc. And then we have communication is key. So like I said in the beginning of this reading, I did mention that communication is going to be something valuable this month for you. So just pay attention to the communication that is coming up, whether it's something that you hear like on the radio, TV, your phone, social media, whatever the case may be. Like pay close attention to these conversations, to these things that are coming up, even if you like listen to podcasts or whatever the case may be, because if it's a theme going, there is something very important like that is trying to tell you. Sometimes it can also tell you what you need to work on, what you need to focus on, or it could be telling you like what's actually coming and what you're manifesting. So also communication can be key for certain conversations needing to be had during this month. Again, to be able to move forward, sometimes you have to have certain conversations as well with people. So just be mindful of this happening. And even when you're having certain conversations with people and certain things continue to come up over and over, sometimes that can really be for a reason that, the universe is trying to speak to you in code about something. But we also have purity, and it says snow moon. So for some of you, a new perspective is coming into you, and you could have been looking forward to this new perspective that's going to come into you. And this could also be like a new idea or something brand new that's just going to take place that makes you feel like you're like on a clean slate, like the clean slate you've been looking for is going to happen. And for some of you, you just have to be open and available for that. That's what I just heard. And then we have gratitude. So it'll be beneficial for you, like for your everyday attitude, to be gratitude again, so you can stay open to receiving the flow of blessings and abundance and prosperity, money, whatever it is, love that you're looking for in your life, you have to consistently stay in a state of gratitude. And this could also be about having gratitude about yourself or other people. It doesn't just have to be about material things. But just stay appreciative and make sure that you're showing gratitude towards other people as well if they've been helping you on your journey. Um, Even if you believe in higher power, your spirit team, God, angels, your ancestors, you believe in those things, like it's a good time to be showing gratitude towards them too, for helping you along your path in your journey. And be open to celebrations like we talked about. And then we have assessing. So for some of you, you are going to have to just sit back and watch, and you'll be sitting back and watching others receive and others finally get like certain rewards or blessings coming in. And also for assessing this could be some people watching you, watching you from afar, watching you up close, and that could be significant in some sort of way this month. But yeah, there'll be watchers. And for some, like, you could be seeing people receive what it is that you want. And that means that there's still some work that you have to do. But the fact that you can see other people get it, it means it's still available to you and it's still coming to you. You know, it's still for you. And when I say do the work, sometimes it has to do with like your mentality, your habits needing to change, people surrounding you, the places you go, the things you do. Sometimes that's what's going to unlock, you know, abundance and what you feel like you need or want in your life. And when I say some people are going to be watching you, I'm also talking about like on social media platforms as well. And I don't mean like in a creepy way or anything. But you could just be having a lot more attention as well. Like people assessing you because you're getting more attention. We did have beauty at the bottom of the deck, so that could be why. You're extremely more attractive and beautiful to people. Like people are noticing your beauty more. And then we also have self-love. So this could be a reason why people are noticing more and more of your beauty, because you've been really focused on self-love, self-care, really tending to yourself. Some of you have been like in hiding or in your hermit mode, really focused on yourself. So you could just be presenting yourself or coming out and doing new things or getting to a new environment, and then you're actually getting more noticed for your beauty and also for your soul, your spirit just glowing, and you just feeling happier and better about yourself. So you've just been really tending to yourself. And for others of you, the self-love card is talking about that's being your focus again, self-love and self in general during the month of March is just going to be super important. For you to even know yourself and really stay tuned in with your own self, your own energy, especially if you are like an empath. You could pick up on everyone's energy all at once and you feel overwhelmed. Sometimes you have to lean into your self-love practices more heavily. And then we also have realization. So yeah, some of you are going to be getting a lot of realizations and signs and messages during this month of March as well, like coming through to you. You're going to realize a lot about yourself or other people surrounding you. Like I said, that could surprise you. Some of you are also getting realizations when it comes to things about your past and why certain things have to take place. Like you're getting certain answers coming through to you, helping you to realize why certain things have to take place to begin with. So the last part of this live, I'm going to pull out my book of answers, and you guys just can focus on certain questions that you want to be answered, or one certain question that you'd like to be answered. But we're just going to flip through the book and stop on a page and see what comes up. So this is the book of answers I'm talking about. So for your first answer, it says it will create a stir. And a stir doesn't have to necessarily be negative. It could just mean you're getting people to talk in a good way. Give it all you've got. And one more. Press for closure. So thank you so much for listening to this live. I really appreciate it if you stay for the whole live to listen. And there are other readings on my channel for you to enjoy. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up, and you can go back and watch it. If you couldn't watch the whole entire video, it will be on my channel as well. And if you like the way that I read, please join the Just Lovely Energy community by subscribing to my channel. Thanks again for watching.